Are you the chosen one, ready to take the final step no matter the cost? God said, "Do it now," and the time for action is upon you. The universe is aligning in your favor, and every step you take is divinely guided. Trust that you are being led toward your ultimate destiny. In a world where destiny calls, are you the one prepared to take the final step, no matter the cost? God has spoken clearly through this message. Do it now. You've journeyed through life's trials, facing each challenge that has sculpted you into the beacon of potential you are today. Now, at this pivotal moment, the universe is not just suggesting, but demanding that you step up and claim your place. The final step isn't just a choice. It's a testament to your readiness to transform your life, to manifest your deepest desires into reality. This isn't about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about creating it here and now. Are you ready to embrace the challenge, to leap into the unknown with faith and courage, knowing that what lies beyond is nothing short of miraculous? The path ahead is illuminated by divine light, and every obstacle is a stepping stone to your greatness. This is your clarion call, a summons from the divine to rise above ordinary expectations and limitations. You've been tested, shaped, and prepared for this moment. Each hardship, each triumph has been a lesson, a stepping stone leading you to this point. The final step isn't merely about achieving an end. It's about proving to yourself, to the universe, that you are capable of greatness beyond measure. The divine energy within you is unstoppable, and now is the time to unleash it fully. Consider the weight of this moment. The universe has conspired to bring you here, to this exact juncture where hesitation could mean missing out on your true path. It's not just about the action you take, but the intent behind it. When God says, "Do it now," it's not a suggestion, but a directive for you to seize this opportunity with both hands. It's about acknowledging that every moment you delay, you're not just postponing your destiny, but you're also denying the world the light only you can bring. The world needs your unique gifts, and the time to share them is now. Imagine the transformation that awaits. Imagine stepping into a life where your potential is not just recognized, but realized. The journey has not been easy, marked by moments of doubt, fear, and hesitation. Yet, here you stand at the precipice of your own greatness. This step is your declaration to the cosmos that you are here, you are ready, and you will not be swayed by fear or the comfort of the known. The divine forces are rallying behind you, ensuring your success. The cost might seem high, but what is the cost of not stepping forward? What is the price of living a life unfulfilled, where your potential remains just a whisper of what could have been? This moment asks you to weigh the known against the unknown, comfort against destiny. You've been chosen for a reason, equipped with all you need to succeed. Now the universe waits, breath held, for you to take that leap of faith. Remember, the divine is with you every step of the way, and your victory is assured. Remember, this journey has not been solitary. God's guidance, the subtle nudges of the universe, have been with you at every turn. Do it now is not just a command. It's a promise of support, of divine intervention, of miracles unfolding. The final step is your moment to align with the divine plan, to become the co-creator of your life's narrative. The power within you is limitless, and the time to harness it is now. So, are you ready to leave behind the shadows of doubt? Are you prepared to step into the light of your true purpose? This is more than just a step. It's a leap into the unknown, backed by the certainty of divine will. The time for action is now, not tomorrow, not when conditions are perfect, but right at this moment. Embrace the challenge, embody the courage, and let your journey from chosen to champion begin. The divine seal on your destiny is unbreakable, and your success is inevitable. Number 1. Rewriting your story. The concept of rewriting your story is a profound liberation from the chains of your past. It's an awakening to the truth that every day dawns with the opportunity to write a new chapter, to redefine who you are and to reshape your destiny. Your past is not a script that must be followed. It's a collection of experiences that have shaped you, but do not define your future. This realization is like being handed the pen to your life's narrative, where you decide what the next page says. It's a declaration that you are not bound by the mistakes, failures, or traumas of yesterday. Instead, you are free to craft a story that reflects your true potential, your dreams, and your highest self. Imagine if every morning you woke up with the power to choose a different ending from the one written by your yesterdays. This isn't about denying your history, but about understanding that each day is a blank page, a fresh canvas waiting for your brushstrokes. The stories we tell ourselves about who we are, what we're capable of, and what we deserve are malleable. We can choose narratives that empower us, that light up our path with hope and ambition, rather than dim it with regret. This shift in perspective is transformative. It allows you to see your life not as a fixed trajectory, but as a dynamic, ever-evolving journey where you hold the reins. The beauty of rewriting your story lies in the power of choice. You can choose to learn from past mistakes, not as failures, but as signposts directing you towards a better path. Every choice, every action you take from this moment becomes a new word in this ongoing saga of your life. This perspective invites you to see every setback as a setup for a comeback, every loss as a lesson in resilience. It's about understanding that life is not linear, and the twists and turns are not obstacles, but opportunities for growth. When you embrace this mindset, you begin to see challenges as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. It's also about forgiveness, forgiving yourself for past missteps and others for their part in your story. This act of letting go is crucial because it frees you from the weight of resentment or guilt, allowing you to move forward unencumbered. Forgiveness is not about condoning what happened, but about releasing the emotional chains that bind you to the past. With this freedom, you can then focus on the creation of a future that aligns with your deepest aspirations, not constrained by the shadows of the past. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself, a way to reclaim your power and step into a brighter, more fulfilling future. Rewriting your story also involves recognizing the power of your narrative in shaping your identity. Who you believe you are will influence your actions, your relationships, and your life's direction. By crafting a narrative where you are the hero of your own story, you empower yourself to act with courage, to take risks, and to pursue dreams that might have seemed out of reach before. This is not about arrogance or ego, but about recognizing your inherent worth and potential. When you see yourself as the protagonist of your life, you begin to make choices that reflect your true desires and values, rather than living in reaction to external circumstances. This process is not about creating a fantasy, but about seeing the real potential in yourself that might have been obscured. It's about highlighting your strengths, acknowledging your growth, and setting a vision for where you want to go. It's about telling a story where you are not just surviving, but thriving, where every character, including yourself, has the chance to evolve. It's about embracing the truth that you are a work in progress, and that's okay. Growth is not a destination, but a continuous journey, and every step forward is a victory. Moreover, rewriting your story is an act of self-love. It's deciding that you are worth the effort of a new beginning, that your life's narrative deserves to be one of joy, achievement, and fulfillment. This self-love breeds confidence, which in turn fuels further positive change and action in your life. When you love yourself enough to rewrite your story, you begin to treat yourself with kindness, respect, and compassion. You start to set boundaries, prioritize your well-being, and pursue what truly matters to you. Self-love is the foundation upon which a new, empowering story is built. Lastly, this concept encourages community and shared growth. By recognizing that everyone has the power to rewrite their story, you can inspire and be inspired. Sharing your journey can light the way for others, creating a collective narrative of human resilience and potential, where everyone's story is one of continuous evolution towards greatness. When we come together to support one another in rewriting our stories, we create a ripple effect of transformation. Your courage to change your narrative can give others permission to do the same, creating a world where everyone is empowered to live their best life. Rewriting your story is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process. It requires courage, commitment, and a willingness to embrace change. It's about being honest with yourself about where you've been, where you are, and where you want to go. It's about taking responsibility for your life and recognizing that you have the power to create the future you desire. This process may not always be easy, but it is always worth it. Every step you take towards rewriting your story is a step towards a more authentic, fulfilling, and joyful life. As you embark on this journey of rewriting your story, remember that you are not alone. The universe is conspiring in your favor, and every experience, every challenge, every triumph is part of your unique path. Trust in the process, trust in yourself, and trust in the power of your story. You are the author, the protagonist, and the hero of your life. The pen is in your hands, and the next chapter is yours to write. What will it be? Will it be a story of fear and limitation, or will it be a story of courage, growth, and boundless possibility? The choice is yours, and the time to start is now. Number 2, breaking through barriers. The idea of breaking through barriers is not just about overcoming obstacles, it's about transforming them into opportunities for growth. Picture each barrier you face not as a dead end, but as a challenge that tests your resolve, creativity, and strength. These barriers, often self-erected from fear, doubt, or insecurity, are like the rough edges of a diamond. Polishing them reveals your true shine. They are not walls meant to confine you, but gates that, once opened, lead to new realms of possibility and self-discovery. Breaking through begins with recognizing these barriers, understanding their origins within or around you. Fear might whisper that you're not good enough. Doubt might question your path, but acknowledging these voices is the first step to silencing them. It's about confronting these internal dialogues with a counter-narrative of self-belief and determination. When you face your fears head-on, you strip them of their power. You begin to see that these barriers are not insurmountable mountains, but mere shadows that dissipate when you shine the light of courage and clarity upon them. Each barrier you encounter is a lesson in disguise. They are not there to stop you, but to prepare you. Like a climber facing a new peak, each barrier adds to your experience, your resilience, and your skill set. Overcoming one barrier equips you with the tools to tackle the next, turning what was once a hindrance into a stepping stone. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more capable. The barriers you break through today become the foundation for the successes you achieve tomorrow. This process isn't just about physical or external barriers, it's deeply psychological. Breaking through means redefining what you believe about your limits. It's an internal revolution where your mindset shifts from "I can't" to "I will find a way." This shift is monumental because it turns your perceived weaknesses into strengths, your doubts into determination. When you change the way you think about your limitations, you change the way you approach your life. You begin to see possibilities where you once saw impossibilities, and you start to take action where you once hesitated. The journey of breaking through also fosters an incredible sense of self-discovery. You learn about your capacity for endurance, your problem-solving skills, and your ability to adapt. Every barrier broken is like a chapter in your autobiography of growth, where you not only learn about the world, but profoundly about yourself. You discover hidden strengths, untapped potential, and a resilience you never knew you had. This self-awareness is empowering, as it allows you to approach future challenges with confidence and a deeper understanding of your own capabilities. Moreover, this journey is not solitary. Breaking through barriers often involves community or mentorship, where others share their strategies, offer support, or simply stand as a testament that barriers can be overcome. The collective human spirit in overcoming challenges can be a massive motivator, providing both inspiration and practical advice. When you surround yourself with people who believe in your potential and encourage your growth, you find the strength to push through even the toughest barriers. Their stories of triumph remind you that you, too, can overcome whatever stands in your way. There's also a beauty in the struggle of breaking through. Like the butterfly emerging from its chrysalis, the effort to break through is what develops strength, resilience, and beauty. Without these barriers, the transformation wouldn't be as profound or meaningful. They are the crucibles in which character is forged. The struggle teaches you patience, perseverance, and the value of hard work. It shows you that the most rewarding victories are often the hardest fought, and that the journey itself is as important as the destination. Finally, breaking through barriers teaches you about the impermanence of limitations. What seems insurmountable today might be a minor hiccup tomorrow. This realization instills a sense of possibility, encouraging you to keep pushing, keep growing, knowing that every barrier is just another layer to peel back on your journey to your full potential. When you understand that limitations are temporary, you approach life with a sense of optimism and determination. You begin to see every challenge as an opportunity to grow, and every setback as a setup for a comeback. Breaking through barriers is not just about achieving external success, it's about becoming the best version of yourself. It's about proving to yourself that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. It's about embracing the journey, with all its ups and downs, and knowing that every step forward is a step towards your ultimate potential. So, the next time you face a barrier, remember that it's not there to stop you, it's there to help you grow. Break through it, and discover the limitless possibilities that await on the other side. Number 3, the power of now. The power of now is not just a philosophical concept, it's a practical approach to living. It dismantles the myth that we need to wait for the perfect moment to act, to change, or to begin. Every now is your canvas, where the brush of your actions paints the future. This moment is where life happens, where decisions are made, and where the seeds of tomorrow are sown. The present is the only time you truly have control over, and it's in this moment that you can shape your destiny. Consider the now as your only true asset. The past is immutable, the future uncertain, but the present is yours to shape. Embracing this instant means you're not deferring your dreams to some vague future date. You're actively participating in their creation. The now is where you decide to be brave, to love, to forgive, to start anew. It's where you take the first step towards your goals, no matter how small that step may seem. Every action you take in the present is a building block for the future you envision. This principle urges you to live with intention. Instead of drifting through life, waiting for opportunities, you create them here and now. Each present moment is a doorway through which you can step into a new version of yourself, a new chapter in your life. It's about recognizing that procrastination is not just a delay, but a denial of your potential. When you act with intention, you take control of your life, steering it in the direction of your dreams, rather than letting it be dictated by external circumstances. The power of now also teaches mindfulness. By focusing on the present, you're not overwhelmed by the past or anxious about the future. This presence allows for clearer thinking, better decisions, and more enjoyment of life's fleeting moments. It's a grounding force, bringing you back to what truly matters. When you are fully present, you can appreciate the beauty of the moment, the joy of simple pleasures, and the richness of your experiences. Mindfulness helps you to live a more balanced and fulfilling life. Moreover, acting in the now is a form of self-respect. It's saying to yourself that your goals, your dreams, your life are worth the effort now, not later. It's a commitment to yourself that you won't let another day go by without moving towards what you want. This self-respect cultivates discipline, focus, and a proactive attitude. When you honor your present moment, you honor yourself, and this self-respect becomes the foundation for all your future successes. The now is also where you find your power to influence. Every action, every word, every choice in the present ripples out into the future. By understanding this, you take up the mantle of your life's leadership, steering it with conscious choices rather than being a passenger to circumstances. You become the architect of your destiny, shaping your future with every decision you make in the present. This awareness empowers you to take responsibility for your life and to create the future you desire. In understanding the power of now, you also learn to appreciate the small victories. Life is not just about the big leaps, but also the small, consistent steps. Each moment you seize is a victory over inertia, over the comfort of staying the same. These small victories accumulate, shaping a life of purpose and fulfillment. When you celebrate the small wins, you build momentum and confidence, which propel you towards your larger goals. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a step towards your dreams. Lastly, embracing the now means embracing change. Life is dynamic, and the only way to keep up is to be present. By living in the now, you're not just surviving changes, you're leading them. This adaptability is key to personal growth, ensuring that you're always evolving, always moving forward, no matter what life throws your way. Change is inevitable, but when you embrace the present, you become an active participant in your own transformation. You learn to flow with life's changes, adapting and growing with each new experience. The power of now is a call to action, a reminder that the present moment is all we truly have. It's an invitation to live fully, to act with purpose, and to create the life you want. When you embrace the now, you unlock your potential, harness your power, and step into your true self. The present is your greatest gift. Use it wisely, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never imagined. Number 4. Overcoming fear and doubt. Overcoming fear and doubt is akin to sailing through a stormy sea. These emotions, while natural, often steer us away from our true path. But recognizing them as mere weather conditions in the voyage of life allows us to navigate through them rather than be capsized by them. Fear and doubt are not enemies. They are indicators that we're pushing our boundaries, stepping into uncharted territories. They are the guardians of the threshold, testing our resolve before we step into the realm of growth and transformation. The first step in overcoming these emotions is to acknowledge them without letting them dictate our actions. Fear whispers of dangers, doubt questions our worthiness, but by facing these voices, we begin to understand their true nature. They are protective mechanisms evolved to keep us safe, yet in modern life, they often keep us small, within the confines of our comfort zones. Acknowledging fear and doubt is not about giving them power, but about understanding their origins and recognizing that they are not the ultimate truth. They are merely thoughts, and thoughts can be changed. To transcend fear, we must redefine it. Instead of seeing fear as a stop sign, view it as a signal that you're on the brink of something significant. Every great adventure, every personal breakthrough is preceded by fear. It's the universe's way of testing your commitment to your dreams. By reframing fear as a precursor to growth, you disarm it, using it as motivation instead of a deterrent. Fear becomes a compass, pointing you towards the areas of your life where growth is waiting to happen. It's not about eliminating fear, but about learning to move forward despite it. Similarly, doubt is not a reflection of your capabilities, but often a lack of familiarity with success. It's like a muscle that hasn't been used. The more you challenge it, the stronger it gets. Overcoming doubt involves proving to yourself time and again that you can achieve, that your possibilities are not limited by your past experiences or by what you've seen others do. Doubt thrives in the unknown, but when you take action, you bring clarity and confidence. Each step forward diminishes doubt and builds self-assurance. Part of this journey involves cultivating a mindset of resilience. Each encounter with fear and doubt is an opportunity to practice bouncing back, to learn from the experience, and to grow tougher in your resolve. You start to see setbacks not as failures, but as feedback, guiding you to refine your approach. Resilience is not about never falling, but about learning how to rise every time you do. It's about developing the inner strength to face challenges head-on and emerge stronger on the other side. Moreover, overcoming these emotions is also about building a support system. Surrounding yourself with people who believe in you can counterbalance your internal doubts. Their faith acts as a mirror reflecting your potential back to you, helping you see what you might not see in moments of self-doubt. A strong support system provides encouragement, advice, and a sense of belonging, reminding you that you are not alone in your journey. Their belief in you can be the catalyst that propels you forward when your own belief wavers. There's also a strategic aspect to dealing with fear and doubt. It involves setting small, achievable goals that build confidence. Each small victory over these emotions is like adding a brick to the foundation of your self-belief. Over time, this foundation becomes so solid that fear and doubt no longer have the power to shake it. Small wins create momentum, and momentum builds confidence. As you achieve these smaller goals, you begin to trust in your ability to handle larger challenges, and fear and doubt lose their grip on you. Lastly, overcoming fear and doubt isn't a one-time event, but a continuous process. It's about developing a relationship with these emotions where they no longer control you, but instead serve as reminders of your growth. With each encounter, you learn to navigate them more adeptly, transforming what was once a source of paralysis into a catalyst for action and innovation. Fear and doubt become part of your journey, not obstacles to it. They remind you that you are pushing your limits, stepping out of your comfort zone and growing into the person you are meant to be. Overcoming fear and doubt is not about becoming fearless or free of uncertainty. It's about learning to move forward despite them, to use them as tools for growth rather than barriers to success. It's about understanding that fear and doubt are natural parts of the human experience, but they do not have to define your experience. When you face them with courage and determination, you unlock your potential and open the door to a life of limitless possibilities. So the next time fear and doubt arise, remember, they are not the end of your journey, but the beginning of a new chapter. Embrace them, learn from them, and let them guide you towards your greatest self. Number 5. Trust in self. Trusting yourself is like navigating with an internal compass that always points true north. It's about listening to that inner voice that knows your path, even when external signs are confusing or absent. This trust is your anchor in the sea of life's uncertainties, guiding you to make decisions that resonate with your deepest truths and aspirations. When you trust yourself, you tap into an inner wisdom that transcends logic and reason, a wisdom that knows what is truly best for you. This trust begins with self-awareness, understanding your values, your strengths, and even your weaknesses. It's about acknowledging your intuition as a valid source of wisdom, not just logic or external advice. When you trust yourself, you're essentially saying, "I know who I am, and I trust my judgment," which is a powerful statement in a world that often tries to dictate our paths. Self-awareness is the foundation of self-trust, and it requires honesty, reflection, and a willingness to confront both your light and your shadow. To cultivate this trust, you must first practice it in small, everyday decisions. Each time you follow your gut, you're reinforcing this trust. It's like training a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Over time, this practice builds a reservoir of confidence that you can draw upon when making bigger life choices. Start with small steps, choosing what feels right in the moment, even if it goes against external expectations. These small acts of self-trust accumulate, creating a solid foundation for larger, more significant decisions. Trust in self also means accepting that you will make mistakes. But here, mistakes are not failures. They are part of the learning curve. They're proof that you're engaging with life, pushing boundaries and growing. When you trust yourself, you understand that each misstep is an opportunity to learn and adjust your course, not a reason to doubt your capacity. Mistakes become valuable lessons rather than sources of shame or regret. They are the stepping stones on your path to self-mastery. This self-trust is also about resilience. When you trust yourself, you're more likely to get back up after a fall because you believe in your ability to navigate through challenges. It's knowing that no matter what happens, you have the inner resources to cope, to learn, and to move forward. Resilience is born from the belief that you are capable of handling whatever life throws your way. It's the confidence that, even in the face of adversity, you will find a way to rise again. Moreover, trusting yourself frees you from the need for constant external validation. You become your own benchmark for success, happiness, and fulfillment. This doesn't mean you don't value others' opinions or input, but it means you don't let them overshadow your own sense of self. When you trust yourself, you no longer seek approval from others to feel worthy. You recognize that your worth is inherent and your validation comes from within. This independence is liberating, allowing you to live authentically and unapologetically. There's a profound peace that comes with trusting yourself. It's the peace of knowing that you're living true to you, making choices that align with your life's purpose. This alignment reduces internal conflict, leading to a more harmonious existence where decisions feel right because they come from a place of authentic self-understanding. When you trust yourself, you experience a deep sense of inner calm, knowing that you are on the right path, even if the journey is challenging. Finally, trust in self is not static. It's a journey of continuous self-discovery. As you evolve, so does your understanding of yourself. This evolving trust means you're always open to learning more about who you are, adapting your trust to new aspects of your personality and new stages of your life. It's a dynamic relationship with yourself that enriches every aspect of your life. Trusting yourself is not a destination, but an ongoing process, one that deepens with each experience and each new layer of self-awareness. Trusting yourself is the ultimate act of self-love and empowerment. It's about believing in your ability to navigate life's complexities, to make decisions that honor your true self, and to rise above challenges with grace and resilience. When you trust yourself, you unlock a wellspring of inner strength and confidence that guides you through every twist and turn of your journey. So take a moment to connect with that inner compass, to listen to the voice within, and to trust that you are exactly where you need to be. The journey of self-trust is the journey of a lifetime, and it begins with a single step: trusting yourself, right here, right now. Number 6. Manifestation through action. Manifestation through action is the alchemy of turning dreams into reality. It's an understanding that while visualization and intention are powerful, they are the sparks that need the oxygen of action to ignite into something tangible. Dreams, like seeds, require the sunlight of consistent effort to grow into the fruits of achievement. Without action, even the most vivid dreams remain in the realm of imagination, never crossing the threshold into reality. The first step in this process is acknowledging that manifestation isn't magic. It's a dance between desire and diligence. You must first clarify what you truly want, not just on a superficial level, but deep within. This clarity becomes your North Star, guiding your actions. Without a destination, how can you set your course? Take the time to reflect on your deepest desires, to understand what truly resonates with your soul. This clarity will serve as the foundation for all your actions, ensuring that every step you take is aligned with your ultimate vision. Once you've set your sights, action becomes the next critical ingredient. Each step you take towards your goal is a vote for the life you wish to live. It's about breaking down your grand vision into actionable steps, understanding that each small action is a brick in the edifice of your dreams. This approach turns overwhelming aspirations into manageable tasks. Start with small, achievable actions that build momentum and confidence. As you accomplish these smaller tasks, you create a sense of progress that propels you forward, closer to your ultimate goal. Action also serves as a feedback mechanism. As you move forward, you gather data about what works, what doesn't, and how you might need to adjust your strategy. This feedback loop is crucial because it allows you to refine your path, making your manifestation more effective and aligned with reality. Each action provides valuable insights, helping you to course correct and stay on track. Embrace this process of trial and error, knowing that each step, whether successful or not, brings you closer to your goal. Moreover, action breeds momentum. There's a psychological boost from seeing progress, no matter how small. This momentum can carry you through times when motivation wanes or when the path becomes challenging. It's the physical evidence that your efforts are not in vain, fueling further action. When you see the results of your efforts, no matter how incremental, it reinforces your belief in your ability to achieve your dreams. This positive reinforcement creates a cycle of action and achievement that propels you forward. There's also an aspect of manifestation through action that involves resilience. Not every action will lead directly to success. Some might lead to setbacks. But here, resilience means continuing to act, learning from each experience, and not allowing temporary defeats to define your journey. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to view them as opportunities for growth rather than as failures. Each setback is a lesson, a chance to refine your approach and come back stronger. Resilience ensures that you stay committed to your path, no matter the obstacles. The act of doing also shapes your identity. By consistently aligning your actions with your goals, you're not just working towards an external outcome, you're becoming the person capable of achieving that outcome. This transformation is part of the manifestation process, where your actions sculpt your character and capabilities. As you take action, you develop new skills, habits, and mindsets that align with your goals. You become the person who can achieve what you once only dreamed of, and this transformation is as important as the external results. Finally, manifestation through action teaches patience and persistence. Realizing your dreams isn't an overnight affair. It's a journey with its own timeline. Acting with patience means understanding that each step is part of a larger process, and persistence ensures you keep moving forward, trusting in the process even when results aren't immediately visible. This combination of action, patience, and persistence is the true essence of manifestation. Patience allows you to trust the process, to understand that growth and success take time. Persistence ensures that you keep taking action, even when the results are not immediately apparent. Together, these qualities ensure that you stay committed to your path, no matter how long it takes. Manifestation through action is about more than just achieving goals. It's about becoming the person who can achieve those goals. It's about aligning your actions with your deepest desires, and in doing so, transforming yourself and your life. Every action you take is a step towards your dreams, a declaration of your commitment to your vision. So take that first step, no matter how small, and trust that each action brings you closer to the life you desire. The journey of manifestation is a journey of action, and it begins with the decision to act, here and now. I know you already know who you were before others told you who to be, don't you? That's why you're here, why you subscribe to the Chosen Ones community. Deep down, you've always known there's a part of you no one else could shape, a truth that's yours alone. Together, we're here to reclaim it, to amplify it, and to let it lead the way. Number 7. Perfectionism as a trap. Perfectionism, often masquerading as a virtue, is in reality a trap that can ensnare us in a cycle of inaction or dissatisfaction. It's like chasing a mirage in the desert. The closer you get, the further perfection seems. This pursuit distracts from the beauty of progress, from the richness of life's imperfections, and from the joy of creation. Perfectionism can be a heavy burden, one that stifles creativity, hinders progress, and robs us of the satisfaction that comes from simply doing our best. The first fallacy of perfectionism is the belief that there's an ideal state or outcome that one must achieve before moving forward. This belief can paralyze action as we wait for conditions to be just right, or for ourselves to be ready enough. However, life doesn't wait for readiness. It moves forward, and so should we. The truth is, there is no perfect moment to start, no perfect set of circumstances that will guarantee success. The only way to achieve anything is to begin, to take that first step, however imperfect it may be. Embracing imperfection, on the other hand, is liberating. It's acknowledging that growth, learning, and even success come from doing, not from waiting for perfection. Each mistake, each imperfect attempt is a lesson, a step towards mastery. Understanding this shifts your focus from avoiding flaws to celebrating progress. When you embrace imperfection, you free yourself from the paralyzing fear of failure and open yourself up to the possibility of growth and discovery. You begin to see that the journey itself is where the real magic happens, not in some elusive, perfect destination. Perfectionism also often stems from fear of judgment, failure, or not being enough. By releasing the need for perfection, you're essentially rejecting these fears. You're choosing to live bravely, valuing the process over the product, and appreciating the journey over the destination. When you let go of the need to be perfect, you give yourself permission to take risks, to try new things, and to make mistakes. This courage to be imperfect is what leads to true growth and fulfillment. Moreover, perfectionism can disconnect you from others. When striving for an unattainable ideal, you might isolate yourself, fearing exposure of your imperfections. But in reality, connection is built on shared human experiences, including our vulnerabilities and our learning curves. Letting go of perfectionism fosters genuine connections, as you allow others to see you in your authentic, evolving state. When you embrace your imperfections, you create space for others to do the same, fostering deeper, more meaningful relationships. Another aspect of this trap is the immense pressure it puts on oneself. The relentless pursuit of perfection can lead to burnout, anxiety, and a diminished sense of self-worth. When you release this pressure, you open up space for joy, creativity, and spontaneity in your work and life. It's about finding excellence in effort, not in flawlessness. When you let go of the need to be perfect, you allow yourself to enjoy the process, to find joy in the act of creation, and to appreciate the beauty of what you are able to achieve. even if it's not perfect. Learning to see every imperfection as part of the human experience also teaches resilience. When things don't go as planned, instead of viewing it as a personal failure, you see it as an opportunity to grow. This mindset change is crucial for long-term success and personal development, where the ability to adapt and learn from every situation trumps the pursuit of an unreachable ideal. Resilience is built through experience, through facing challenges and learning from them. When you embrace imperfection, you build the resilience needed to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and confidence. Finally, understanding perfectionism as a trap means recognizing its role as a form of procrastination. By focusing on perfection, we often delay starting or finishing projects, thus robbing ourselves of the satisfaction of completion and the opportunity to learn from real-world feedback. Breaking free from this trap involves valuing the act of doing over the illusion of being perfect, leading to a more fulfilling, dynamic, and productive life. When you let go of the need for perfection, you free yourself to take action, to complete projects, and to learn from the feedback that comes from real-world experience. This shift in mindset allows you to move forward, to grow, and to achieve your goals, not in spite of your imperfections, but because of them. Perfectionism is a trap that can keep you stuck, but it's a trap that you can escape. By embracing imperfection, you free yourself to take action, to grow, and to connect with others in a more authentic and meaningful way. You learn to value progress over perfection, and in doing so, you open yourself up to a life of greater joy, creativity, and fulfillment. So let go of the need to be perfect and embrace the beauty of imperfection. It's in the imperfections that we find our true selves, and it's through the imperfections that we grow and thrive. Number 8. Divine calling. The notion of a divine calling speaks to the intrinsic belief that each person has a unique purpose, a melody in the cosmic symphony that they are meant to play. It's not about waiting for a divine intervention or a clear sign, but recognizing that the calling is already within, a song that's been playing since birth, waiting for you to tune into it. This calling is not something external that you must search for. It is an internal compass, guiding you towards your true self and your ultimate destiny. This concept invites you to listen deeply to your inner self, to the whispers of your heart, where your true desires and passions reside. It's about understanding that your journey isn't random, but orchestrated with a purpose, even if the notes of that purpose aren't immediately clear. Listening to this inner melody means aligning your life with what truly resonates with your soul. It requires quieting the noise of the external world and tuning into the subtle yet powerful voice within that knows your true path. A divine calling isn't always about grand gestures or massive changes. It can manifest in the everyday. It's in the joy you find in small acts, in the satisfaction of using your talents, or in the peace you feel when you're living in alignment with your values. It's about finding the sacred in the ordinary, recognizing that every moment and decision can be part of your divine path. Whether it's through your work, your relationships, or your creative pursuits, your calling is present in the way you live your life each day. This calling also implies a responsibility to oneself and to the world. When you heed your calling, you're not just enriching your life, but contributing to the collective good. Your unique purpose might be to teach, to heal, to create, or to inspire in ways that only you can, adding your distinct note to the universal melody. Your calling is not just for you, it is a gift to the world, a way to make a meaningful impact and leave a lasting legacy. Moreover, a divine calling often involves overcoming challenges, not because the universe is testing you, but because these challenges are part of your growth, shaping you into the person capable of fulfilling your purpose. Each obstacle is a lesson, each struggle a refinement of your character and your mission. These challenges are not meant to deter you, but to prepare you to build the strength, resilience, and wisdom needed to fully embrace your calling. There's also a profound trust that comes with this belief. Trust in the timing of your life, trust in the journey, even when the path seems unclear. This trust doesn't negate planning or action, but infuses them with a sense of faith, knowing that every step you take is guided by something larger than yourself. Trusting in your divine calling means believing that the universe is conspiring in your favor, even when the road ahead is uncertain. Acknowledging your divine calling can also lead to a more intuitive way of living. Instead of being driven solely by logic or societal expectations, you allow intuition, passion, and a sense of rightness to guide your decisions. This doesn't mean forsaking rationality, but integrating it with a spiritual or existential understanding of your life's direction. When you live intuitively, you align with the flow of the universe, making choices that resonate with your deepest self. Finally, embracing your divine calling is an act of courage. It requires bravery to live authentically, to follow a path that might not be understood or celebrated by everyone around you. But in this courage lies true fulfillment, as you live not just for external accolades, but for the deep satisfaction of being true to your divine essence and purpose. It is a journey of self-discovery, growth, and transformation, one that leads to a life of meaning, joy, and profound impact. Your divine calling is not a distant dream, but a present reality, waiting for you to embrace it. It is the song of your soul, the melody of your life, and the purpose that gives your existence meaning. Listen to it, trust it, and let it guide you towards a life of fulfillment and purpose. The universe is calling, and it is calling you. Will you answer? Number 9. Urgency to act. The urgency to act is a fundamental truth about living a life of purpose. Time is not just a measure but a currency, and every moment spent in hesitation is an opportunity lost. This urgency isn't about rushing recklessly, but understanding the gravity of each now. Just as a heartbeat propels blood through your body, every moment should propel you towards your aspirations. This concept teaches us that procrastination is not merely a delay, but a choice to step away from our dreams. Each second is a crossroads where you decide to either advance or retreat. The urgency to act is about recognizing that these decisions accumulate, shaping the trajectory of your life. It's about realizing that the present moment is not just another drop in the river of time, but potentially the most crucial one. Acting with urgency also means embracing a mindset where every action counts. It's not about making monumental leaps every day, but ensuring that each step, no matter how small, is directed towards your goals. This mindset transforms waiting into doing, turning passive hope into active creation. There's a psychological aspect to this urgency as well. When you act with a sense of urgency, you signal to yourself that your goals are worth pursuing now. This self-signal can ignite motivation, turning the mundane into meaningful, the ordinary into extraordinary. It's about living life with intention, where every moment is an opportunity to contribute to your narrative. Urgency to act also fosters resilience. When you treat time as precious, you're less likely to squander opportunities or let setbacks discourage you for long. Instead, you're motivated to bounce back quickly, understanding that time waits for no one, especially not for those who linger in doubt or fear. However, this urgency isn't about stress or panic. It's about clarity and purpose. It's about seeing with sharp eyes the opportunities that each moment presents and choosing to engage with them. It's the difference between being a spectator in your own life and being the main protagonist, actively shaping your story. Moreover, acting with urgency builds momentum. Like a snowball rolling down a hill, each action you take contributes to a growing force that propels you forward. This momentum can make daunting tasks seem manageable, turning what was once a mountain into a series of climbable steps. Finally, understanding the urgency to act instills a deep respect for time. It's recognizing that every moment is a gift, an opportunity for transformation, learning, and growth. This respect compels you to live with intention, to make every second count, not out of fear, but from a place of empowerment and determination to live fully. Number 10. Abundance and opportunity. The idea that abundance and opportunity are not far-off dreams but current realities shifts our perspective profoundly. Abundance isn't a finite resource to be chased. It's the ocean we're already swimming in, vast and boundless. To realize this is to understand that opportunities are not rare occurrences, but waves that come to the shore of our lives continuously. This perspective encourages an open-hearted approach to life. Instead of hoarding or fearing lack, you swim with open hands, ready to catch the opportunities that life offers. It's about recognizing that the universe is in a constant state of giving, and our role is to be receptive, to dive into this ocean of possibilities with faith and action. Moreover, this abundance mindset fosters gratitude. When you see life through the lens of abundance, every small win, every moment of joy becomes a confirmation of this abundance. Gratitude then acts as a magnet, drawing more opportunities because you're attuned to recognizing and appreciating what's already there. Opportunities, like waves, require us to be proactive. They come and go, but they are always there if we're ready. This means developing the skills to spot them, the courage to seize them, and the adaptability to ride them wherever they lead. It's not about waiting for the perfect wave, but learning to surf whatever comes your way. This approach also teaches us about the cyclical nature of life. Just as waves return to the shore, opportunities will cycle back if we miss them initially. This understanding reduces the pressure of needing to grasp every opportunity perfectly, and instead encourages a more relaxed yet attentive engagement with life. There's also an aspect of generosity in this abundance. When you see the world as abundant, you're more inclined to share, to give back, knowing that there's plenty to go around. This act of giving can, in turn, attract more abundance, creating a positive feedback loop where generosity and opportunity intersect. Understanding abundance and opportunity also means recognizing your role in creating them. Your actions, your mindset, your willingness to engage with life all contribute to the flow of abundance in your life. It's about being an active participant in your own story of abundance, not a passive observer. Finally, this perspective invites you to live with optimism. Instead of viewing life as a series of obstacles, you see it as a series of potentialities. This optimism isn't naive. It's based on the understanding that life is inherently abundant, and opportunities are as plentiful as the waves of the sea, waiting for us to swim out and meet them. Number 11. Learning from others. Learning from others is like having a vast library of human experience at your fingertips. Every success story, every journey of someone else is a lesson in motion, a narrative from which you can draw insights. These stories are like stars, not for comparison but for navigation, lighting up possible paths you might take or avoid. This approach shifts the focus from competition to collaboration. Instead of seeing others as benchmarks to surpass, you view them as teachers, each with their unique lessons. It's about understanding that success isn't a zero-sum game, but a shared journey where everyone's achievements can inspire and inform your own. The wisdom gleaned from others isn't just in their triumphs, but also in their struggles. Each challenge they've faced, every mistake made, offers a blueprint of what to do or what not to do. This perspective encourages empathy, as you see not just the glory of success, but the human effort and resilience behind it. There's also a profound humility in learning from others. It acknowledges that you don't have all the answers and that there's always something more to learn. This humility opens you up to growth, making you a perpetual student of life, where every interaction and observation is a chance to expand your knowledge. Moreover, learning from others isn't about imitation, but adaptation. You take the essence of what worked for someone else and adapt it to your context, your strengths, and your goals. It's about seeing the principles behind the practices, the universal truths that transcend individual circumstances. This process also fosters a community of mutual growth. When you learn from others, you're often in a position to teach from your experiences, creating a cycle of learning and teaching that benefits everyone involved. This community aspect can lead to collaborations, mentorships, and a collective rise in understanding and achievement. Understanding that each journey shares the universal language of perseverance and innovation is key. It means recognizing that the specifics might differ, but the core elements of hard work, creativity, and resilience are common threads. This realization can be incredibly motivating, as it shows that success is not an anomaly, but a pattern that can be studied and emulated. Lastly, learning from others teaches patience. Success stories often reveal long journeys, periods of failure, and moments of doubt that were overcome. This can temper your expectations, reminding you that your path might be long, but that perseverance, as shown by others, is the key to eventual success. Number 12, embracing change. Embracing change is akin to learning the art of dancing with the winds of life. Change is the only constant, a force that shapes us, challenges us, and ultimately, if we allow it, enriches us. To embrace change is to accept that life is not static, but a dynamic flow where adaptability is not just beneficial but essential. This acceptance begins with the understanding that change, whether self-initiated or external, is not an enemy but an opportunity. Each change brings with it new lessons, new perspectives, and new possibilities. It's like turning the page of a book. You might leave some characters behind, but you're entering new chapters filled with potential. Embracing change also means letting go of the illusion of control. Many of us resist change because we want to hold on to what's familiar, but true growth often happens at the edge of our comfort zones. It involves a mindset shift from fear to curiosity, from resisting to exploring what new changes might teach or bring into our lives. Moreover, change fosters resilience. When you embrace it, you learn to bounce back, to adapt, and to find new ways to thrive. Each change you navigate through adds to your toolkit of life skills, making you stronger for the next wave of transformation. There's also an aspect of creativity in embracing change. When the old ways no longer serve, you're forced to innovate, to think outside the box, to create new solutions or paths. This creativity can lead to personal breakthroughs, career advancements, or even societal contributions. Embracing change also teaches humility. It reminds us that we're all in a process of becoming, that no one has all the answers, and that each moment can redefine who we are and what we're capable of. This humility keeps us open to learning, to evolving, rather than clinging to outdated versions of ourselves. Furthermore, change encourages presence. By accepting that change is part of life, you're motivated to live more fully in the present, appreciating what is, while being ready for what will be. This presence enhances your ability to enjoy life, to make the most of every moment, knowing that change is inevitable. Lastly, embracing change is an act of courage. It's choosing to face the unknown with optimism, to see each shift as a chance to grow, to learn, and to live more authentically. This courage not only shapes a fulfilling life, but also inspires those around you to view change not as a threat, but as an adventure. Number 13, cultivating gratitude. Cultivating gratitude is like planting a garden in your heart where joy, peace, and contentment can flourish. It's about recognizing that, despite life's challenges, there are countless blessings to be thankful for. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to the abundance that's already present. This practice begins with noticing the small miracles every day: the warmth of the sun, the smile from a stranger, the comfort of home. By acknowledging these, you start to see life not as a series of obstacles, but as a tapestry of moments to cherish. This shift in perspective can transform your everyday experience, making even routine days feel rich and rewarding. Gratitude also acts as an antidote to envy and comparison. When you're focused on being thankful for what you have, you're less likely to covet what others possess. This mindset fosters contentment, reducing the stress and dissatisfaction that can come from always looking at what's beyond your grasp. Moreover, gratitude enhances relationships. When you express appreciation for others, you strengthen bonds, create positive interactions, and encourage a cycle of kindness and recognition. People around you feel valued, which can deepen connections and build a supportive community around you. There's a psychological benefit to gratitude as well. It's been shown to increase happiness, reduce depression, and even improve physical health. By focusing on gratitude, you're essentially training your brain to seek out and appreciate positivity, which can lead to a more optimistic and resilient outlook on life. Cultivating gratitude also encourages generosity. When you recognize how much you have to be thankful for, you're more likely to share with others, whether it's time, resources, or kindness. This generosity not only benefits others, but also enriches your own life, creating a positive feedback loop of giving and receiving. Furthermore, gratitude can turn challenges into opportunities for growth. Even in tough times, finding something to be grateful for can shift your perspective, helping you to see lessons where others see only loss. This doesn't negate the difficulty, but adds a layer of strength and wisdom to your experience. Finally, gratitude is a practice of presence. It requires you to be here now, to appreciate the current moment fully, which can bring an immense sense of peace and fulfillment. By cultivating gratitude, you're not just living, you're thriving, embracing each moment as a gift, and in doing so, you cultivate a life filled with meaning and joy. As we come to the end of this journey through the principles of living a purposeful and intentional life, one truth stands clear. The time to act is now. The urgency to act is not just a call to movement, but a call to transformation. It's a reminder that every moment is a gift, an opportunity to shape your destiny, to align with your divine calling, and to break through the barriers that hold you back. You are the author of your story, the creator of your reality. The power to rewrite your narrative, to overcome fear and doubt, and to manifest your dreams lies within you. But this power is not dormant. It thrives on action. Each step you take, no matter how small, is a declaration of your commitment to your purpose, your dreams, and your highest self. The urgency to act is not born out of fear or pressure, but out of a deep respect for the preciousness of time. It's about recognizing that life is not a rehearsal, it's the main performance. Every moment you hesitate, every opportunity you let slip by, is a moment you can never reclaim. But every moment you seize, every action you take, is a step toward the life you were meant to live. So what will you do with this moment? Will you let it pass by, or will you rise to the occasion, embracing the urgency to act? Will you let fear and doubt hold you back, or will you step forward with courage, trusting in your divine calling and the power within you? The choice is yours, and the time to choose is now. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step today. Act with intention, with purpose, and with urgency. The universe is waiting for you to claim your place, to shine your light, and to fulfill your destiny. The time to act is now, not tomorrow, not someday, but right here, right now. And as you embark on this journey, remember that you are not alone. The Chosen Ones community is here to support you, to inspire you, and to walk alongside you as you step into your greatness. Together, we can rise above limitations, break through barriers, and manifest our deepest desires. Join us in the Chosen Ones community, where we celebrate progress, embrace imperfection, and encourage each other to live with purpose and urgency. Go forth with courage, with faith, and with the unwavering belief that you are capable of greatness. The world needs your unique gifts, your passion, and your vision. So take action, embrace the urgency of now, and let your journey from chosen to champion begin. The future is yours to create, and it starts with the choices you make today. The time to act is now. What will you do? Join the Chosen Ones community and let's take this journey together. Your destiny awaits.